your service. And now, before we begin today's presentation, we'd like to share some information with you about killer whales.
The ocean covers over 70%.
On behalf of the Killer Whale Training Team, I'd like to welcome you to ORCA Stadium. I've been a trainer for 11 years, and being a trainer, it's so much more than just a job. It's a way of life. We have dedicated our personal and professional lives to the care of these animals. It's a huge responsibility, but the ultimate privilege to get to care for, teach, learn from, and build relationships with these 5 incredible killer whales. We're proud of what we do, and we're excited to share with you what we've learned through these relationships today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy ORCA Encounter.
And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one, united by our ocean.
was amazing! Hi there, everyone. Over here on the other end of our stadium. Those were two members of our killer whale family, showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep the whales both active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world. And we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized movements help to strengthen social bonds and allow the whales to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is the ORCA. Their common name is the killer whale. Each of our 5 whales have their own personal names. Takara, Sakari, Kamega, and joining us right here are whales Tuar and Kayuke. Kamega is the youngest whale at 10 years old. Kamega and Sakari's mother, Takara, is the oldest whale. She's 33 years old. She's also the matriarch of our pod, which means she's the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach the whales husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Trainers Kylan and Casey are joining us at the slide outs to help demonstrate some of these behaviors. Now, one of the very first things that we teach the whales is called a float present. In this position, we're not only able to get a great look at the whale's entire body, but it also allows us access to the easy-to-see, shallow veins located on the white underside of their tails. Our veterinarians can collect a blood sample from these veins at least once a month, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. During today's presentation, you'll see the trainers offering the whales tail massages and even back rubs. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way we can strengthen our relationships with the whales. Now, collecting blood is just one way to assess the health of these amazing animals. Another important diagnostic tool is weighing them. We weigh the whales once a week by asking them to slide their entire bodies out of the water onto a killer whale-sized scale. We're located in one of our back-adjacent pools. Kayuke is demonstrating this behavior now. With them in the slide out, you're going to notice that a portion of his body still remains in the water, from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes. This region is called the peduncle, and it contains several large, very powerful muscles that can easily weigh several hundreds of pounds. With this in the water, we would not get an accurate weight. So to solve this problem, we've conditioned the whales to lift their heads and tails, just like this. And that's how we know, as of this past Tuesday morning, Kayuke here is weighing in at over 9,800 pounds. It's very important that we weigh all the whales to make sure the younger ones like Sakari and Kamea are growing appropriately, and that our older, more mature whales, Kayuke, are maintaining optimal weights. These husbandry behaviors help to ensure the whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry plays a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment that they're born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mothers and the other members of their pod. It's kind of like a game of follow the leader, so with the help of Avi, we're going to put that to the test. Why don't you take one of your hands and give Tiwara a big wave. Well, would you look at that? He's paying very close attention to you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight, both above and below the water. We've observed the whales spy hopping, or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. Now, you just asked for a behavior called a sighting ground. He's taken off to the bottom of this 40-foot deep pool, and if you turn your attention towards the center, this is Tiwara. Now, that was great. Killer whales can communicate in a variety of different ways, and producing vocalizations happens to be one of them. So over here on the other side, John, you're going to help us out. Now, whenever you're ready, go ahead and take your 2 pointer fingers and then pretend as if you're conducting an orchestra. Oh, that's beautiful! All of these vocalizations actually come from the blowhole, which is located right on top of their heads. Scientists believe when a killer whale leaps out of the water and crashes back down onto the surface, that's a way of making their presence known. You see sound waves travel 4.5 times faster through the water than through the air, so when a whale leaps out of the water and crashes back down, that sound can be heard for miles. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we give it up for our audience volunteers?